as we continue the discussion of bears here tonight, since we're out in the Kentucky wilderness here. It's the Parkway. I didn't realize there was a Parkway. And we're actually east of Lexington, Kentucky. Out in the woods here. You can't even see anymore. All you can see is the Coke machine over there at the. But you can hear the sounds. Now, what is that? Is that a frog?
It's a frog.
We don't know what these. We're obviously not from out here. But at any rate, the first discussion was where, the Randy Ranger at his little station says that one of the things you shouldn't do is feed the bear. Another thing you shouldn't do is look a bear in the eye. So we had that discussion on another video. Now I was telling about the song about Davy Crockett, who killed a bear when he was only 3, or killed a bar.
That's not.
And so the question is, and last night we were at the festival there in Tennessee, the Fiddle Festival, and there was a little boy 3 years old running around. And his mother gave him a bottle or something, and the question is could a child 3-year-old pick up a big gun and shoot a bear? And so I don't know. You say no, but I think the kids were different back then.
Yeah.
I mean, if he knew, and then the bears might have really been kind of nasty back then. And there's a lot more of them too,
And the little boy saw the dad do it, but I mean, how would he know where the trigger was to? And it's.
Oh, I think if you lived out in the frontier, you've learned pretty quickly there. What was what? What was what? Your dad told you pretty quickly there what was what,
Yeah.
Remember, you didn't have the Coke machine over in the bathrooms there, and you didn't have the street light. Ah, there's the street lights at the campsite, so we're not totally in the darkness.
Right. Oh no.
But we're going primitive camping. We don't have electricity. Well, actually, over there near the Coke machine, I was able to charge my batteries up. The bathrooms. We do have showers, so we're feeling luxurious tonight.
Yes. In the road, it's only, what, a quarter of a mile up? I mean, it's just right there.
Yeah, it's a quarter of a mile, maybe, at that. A couple of 300 yards, maybe, yeah.
It's just right there.
So we still haven't answered the question, can a 3-year-old shoot and kill a bear?
In the old days, possibly.
In the old days, possibly. Well, okay, it's also if he was 3 years, 11 months old.
Yeah.
As opposed to being 3 years old on his birthday. I mean, there's a lot of difference between a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old, right?
Newly turned.
A newly turned 3-year-old is a little baby still, but a 4-year-old.
Almost a 4-year-old.
Well, also, and remember that's the miracle of language. The 4-year-old can, the 4-year-old can speak a whole lot better than a 3-year-old. The 3-year-old just barely can form words and phrases. But by the time you're 4, you can actually string together sentences. And so, I guess that's where we leave it, since we don't know for sure if Davy Crockett killed a bear or not when he was 3, but it's possible. If he was 3 years, 11 months, and growing up on the frontier, then it certainly would be possible.
Where did he?
Now, I don't know many kids today that would be able to do that, but of course it's a different world today. Yeah.
Where did he grow up?
Davy Crockett was Tennessee, I think.
Daniel Boone and David.
Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett were the big frontier guys, right? Now, Davy Crockett, he died in the Alamo. I'm not sure about Daniel Boone.
You shouldn't go there because the Alamo is pretty sad.
The Alamo's sad? Well, it's a sad thing all the way around, At any rate, we didn't resolve it, but hopefully we won't get attacked by bears tonight anyway. Actually, I'm a little more than 3 years old, and I couldn't shoot a bear, I don't think, especially in the dark.